Hello everyone, Max and Bernie here. I just finished weed trimming Max's enclosure, and you would not believe how much rust I have found. See all that rust? That's all going to need to be treated. I do have all summer, except for we start getting busy next month. I'm not going to put up more panels because then it'll be a fishbowl in here. There was a panel here, but it broke with the wind over the winter, and so that all needs to be treated. Panel that broke needs to be fixed, and I noticed with the dead grass, evidently he is marking that, so I'm sure I have rust on the other side. So just about every panel in here is going to need to be treated. I'll have to take the current panels off, the plexi, and treat the rust and then put it back on. At least those places where he marks all the time. Where'd he go? Oh, I left the door open. And he's in the double enclosure, the safety net, rubbing all over the place. Say hello, Max. So a lot of people have claimed that they would just love to have a big cat like this. Well, Max doesn't live in the house. They have to be outdoors. This type of cat, anyways. Not only do you have the enormous amount of cost for meat, you have to have a decent enclosure for him, which I do. He has lots of enrichment, lots of space. He was up in his pole barn earlier this morning. He has catwalks. He has a fake boulder, dead tree to scratch on, more catwalks, 2 dog houses, and 1 inside. Then he's got a covered area. This is where he goes to the bathroom, down there. It's been clean. He gets fresh mulch every spring. And in the winter, he gets fresh straw. So it's not just having a big cat to love on, but it's all the responsibility that comes with it. Hello, Max. Also, when he gets into a mood, he can be quite dangerous. I've been trying to trim his nails for a little while, and he hasn't wanted me to. So last weekend, I gave him a little gabapentin, which is prescribed for him when we travel and do long days. Within a couple hours, he was jelly, and I got all his nails trimmed. It was wonderful. But then he thinks he still has his mobility, and I have to watch that he doesn't go jumping up on something and falling down. You can see Max is looking really good. He is down to 44 pounds, 44 and a half pounds from 51. Since I put him on a diet at the beginning of the year. I would like for him to get down to 35 in the summer and back to 40 in the winter. But we'll see. Sometimes he's extra hungry, and I give him his full 1.5 pounds. Otherwise, he gets 1 pound a day. I noticed the last couple days he's been coughing, which means he might be having some furball issues. So I dosed his water today with some laxative and have been giving him more laxative than normal, along with some cod liver oil. It's yours, Max. I don't clean his bench. I know, Bert. I don't clean his bench, and it really stinks. and so he's smelling. It's yours, Max, but he will mark it anyways. Well, we just wanted to give you a little quick update. Oh, by the way, Max 4, Chipmunk 0, Starling 0, Sparrow 0, and Snake 0. And no, he did not eat any of them. Well, I got 3 sections done. Took a couple hours to dig the soil away from the bottom of the panel. I used heavy-duty Stop Rust Rust-Oleum and then painted over it. Just let Max back into the enclosure I was working in. I can't have him in here when I'm working in and out of the gates. Anyways, I fixed I fixed the plexi. Yes, I used packing tape. This stuff is expensive. For that long of a piece, I don't know, about $100. I had just fixed this one the other week and treated the bottom of that panel. And no, I did not clean it, Max, so it still smells like him. And he will end up marking it, but at least the panels are now protected again. We had a windstorm, and that's why that one particular panel broke in several pieces. What did I tell you? He just christened it. Good boy, Max. Yes, good boy. And that is why I have so much rust. And why I have probably 20-something more panels to go.